no sleep tonight. The unrest of the city keeps me up all night.
So if you caught the end of the lion artwork that I did for the last episode, you probably heard that I was going to do some dragon artwork next. Well, I will be doing dragon artwork, but I had a couple kind of freelance projects show up that time was of the essence, and one of them is, well, it turned into pretty good content for another episode, so I thought I'd kind of show you a sneak peek into something else I'm working on. For many years I've worked with a number of bands and doing a lot of graphical work for them, and one of the musicians in particular that I've worked with for almost a decade now is a buddy of mine named Michale Graves. If you've heard of the Misfits, you've heard of Michale Graves. He was the singer for them from '95 till 2001. And the Misfits are a classic punk rock band at this point. Definitely Google Misfits, Michale Graves. Look up a couple songs called Dig Up Her Bones, Crying on Saturday Night, Scream. Those are some of the tracks he wrote for them. And you'll just get a sense of his raw talent and tremendous voice that he's got. But since then, he's been doing a lot of solo stuff. He's been touring with Marky Ramone. He's just kind of been all over the place, and he hasn't stopped making music. So next year, he's got a couple records coming out, and one of them is back to his punk rock style, which this album cover is kind of it's an experiment, basically, where it's one of the pieces of artwork that is looking for the final. So it's a concept, and I just thought I'd kind of show you what's going on here. The skull, or what's going to be a skeleton, is part of the album title, as well as kind of the character that Michale has used on stage for the Misfits for years and for some of his other projects. So the whole skeleton character comes out on special occasions and kind of is making the focal point to this artwork. So it's one of a couple ideas I'm going to run with, but I really liked how this one turned out, so thought I'd show you it. But I was also curious about music in general and about what you guys like to listen to. If you could, leave in the comments below bands and genres and anything that comes to mind with music. I don't know how many of you are like me, but it seems like I run into a majority of designers and just creative individuals that constantly have music playing, and I'm very much the same. I can't work in silence. I can't not have music playing or some sort of audio playing when I'm drawing or developing or anything. So I'm just curious what you guys listen to. If you probably get a sense of kind of the type of music I like, basically, in some of these videos, but definitely I kind of grew up on punk rock, and that's what kind of led me to running into Michale. Michael's kind of an interesting story. The Misfits were a band that had been around for many years, led by Glenn Danzig, and Glenn Danzig left at one point, and the Misfits kind of just went into hibernation mode for a while. They came back when I was in high school, and it was kind of strange because I had been listening to Misfits forever, mainly during like skateboarding and just, I don't know, just general mayhem in high school. And it was strange to hear that at the time the band was coming back and without the original singer, and all of us didn't quite know what to think about it. And all the band members are probably a good 15 years older than me. But at the time, they released a record with this guy, Michale, singing. And the strange thing was that Michale was the same age as us, if not a couple years older. So it was very strange having this classic punk rock band pick up such a strong frontman singer that was the same age as us. And it was always kind of like, this is strange. This would be like think of your favorite band that you grew up on, and they pick up a new frontman or a new main member that is your age. It's just kind of odd to me. But we finally got the records and gave him a chance because we weren't sure what to expect. And Michael just blew me away. Those records were on nonstop repeat for years and years and years, and when I was going through art school and stuff. And a lot of my my artwork going forward was behind me playing was the songs that Michael wrote. So later I got into contact with him and started to do mainly web design for him, and then merch design and stuff like that. And we've been just doing artwork projects in general for a long time. So yeah, that's what this is. So I thought I'd just kind of share this with you and show you I'd still call it client artwork, but it's mainly just for friends. And he's been a good friend of mine for many years. So kind of give you a sneak peek of something that he's working on. And I'll definitely, if you're into it, I will give you much more details on these records and such when they pop up. And I definitely will show you I'm going to be redoing his website, so I'll show you the web design portion of that as well. And yeah, kind of show you a variety of stuff. So next episode, there more than likely will be a dragon. May or may not be purple, I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of leaning towards a sea green version, but we'll see what happens. But thanks for sticking around. I hope you get some sort of entertainment out of this. It gives me some time to just kind of ramble and keep in touch with everybody and see what's up. So all right, I will talk to you guys later in next episode.